The Slam Studio Challenge, in collaboration with the Dutch Ministry of Defense. The sound of tech.
Yo, what's up? This is Brooks, and you might know me from tracks with David Guetta or Martin Garrix, or maybe even the last Studio Challenge. Alright, so Slam and the Ministry of Defense together challenged me to make another track in 1 hour. And this time they gave me 3 samples that I had to work with. So I'm just gonna walk you through them. First one is this one. Some kind of tonal bell kind of stuff. Second one, a big drill. And the third one is some radio chatter. So we'll see. I don't really know what to expect. It's hard to do a challenge like this, and then on top of that also having to focus on the sounds that you have to use. So you're kind of limited in a way, but maybe it's better if you only have an hour. But I guess we'll have to see. I don't know yet if it's going to be harder or easier, but let's get into it.
1 hour, 1 track. The Slam Studio Challenge.
All right, perfect. Here we go again. Just like last time. Normally I always start with trying to find a melody, trying to find some chords. So what I normally do is just load up Aspire, get a super simple sound, some plug, perfect, something like that. And yeah, just play around with it until like find some cool chords or melodies that I'm like okay with to like work with, or like something cool. We only have an hour though, so it's not going to be the most amazing melody probably, but we'll see. So once again, just like trying to find stuff. Don't really hear anything yet, but probably. Something like that, first thing that pops up. Sounds cool. And from there on it's a lot easier to like find new chords, find melodies on top of it, see what pitch works best. And later on see which samples fit best with the track. So doesn't really work that well. Something like that works for me. So one of the samples that I got was this one. Let me see, this one. It's a really cool tonal sound, very high as well. So I'm just gonna make sure this is good to use. Got like some ends and like clean it up a little bit. Load this as a sampler. So let's add a sampler. And drag this in with, maybe loop it a bit. Let's see. So all I'm doing now is making sure that sample is like easy to use in like a piano roll and make melodies with it. Loop it, just in case. And we can drag this into the piano roll. So these are the chords we just made. And then get the sound on top. It's gonna sound really weird at the beginning. Let's get this in the mixer. And the sound itself too. Oh, let's make sure it's on the same tone. see. I don't know why it's not playing now, but that's why. So what I'm doing now is trying to adjust the pitch of this original sample. Let's see, just put it on C, put that there too. So I think it's the same pitch now. No, not fully. It should be fine. So now it's a lot easier to work with. So it like fits the chords if we play the same notes. That's not completely clear. It's usable though. So we could even maybe do something cooler with it. If we do something like this. Shorten them all. See how this is gonna sound. Might be cool for like a break or a build up to a drop. Very cool. And then just gonna fit these notes real quick. And afterwards I'll try to like explain better what's happening. So like that. So this is a sample we started with that now sounds like this. It's very dry, very like boring, but I feel like we can do something cool, some cool stuff with it. So we can, because we loaded into a sampler, there's a lot of like automation we can do. So even let's see. Put it into a filter. I really like the attack on it, so distort it a little bit. Some quick delay on it. Let's see, some reverb. So I already have the chords from the beginning. Oh wait, let me remove the sample from it. The sample is not pitched correctly. That's better. Yeah, perfect. So these are, I feel like these are too like out there, so it's probably better to find like a pad or put those in a filter as well. So I'm just gonna, let's make sure we don't lose this MIDI. So just paste it in here and get these all into like single notes. And then find a pad for it. once again, like I said in the last slam challenge, I love Spire. Pretty much use it for everything. So I'm just gonna try to find some pads or some softer leads. Not like that. Let's see. Cool, very cool. So this is exactly what I meant, and these might be cooler lower. So really, there's really cool atmosphere going. And yeah, let's just build it up from here. Get some kicks in it. Let's see. Some shaker loops or something. Perfect. And get a kick. Something simple. Just make sure it's not too loud. So we could even extend this and then make some variations here later at the track. If we have time for that, I don't know. Keep forgetting I only have an hour. So yeah, this is some sort of intro. You have a melody, you have a vibe, an atmosphere. This is one of the samples we use now. And from there on we could just keep that going. So let's loop the kick in. Doesn't really need any high, so just get a quick EQ. Let's see. So we have the kick there. We have the pads. Yes, add stuff to that. We can add a bass line to it. Once again, I'm just gonna clone another Spire, find a cool bass sound from that one. Doesn't have to be that aggressive. It's just for below the break. So this will be perfect. So that one. Copy that to a new pattern. Let's see. Perfect. Doesn't have to be that complicated. Could even just do it like that. And for now, you just start building. So this is basically the beginning. I don't fully like the plug yet, so we're probably gonna do some stuff with it and try to see if I can layer it with anything. But then again, I don't want to ruin the sound too much. Might be able to do some cool stuff here. Yeah, we'll see later on. I don't know if it's gonna. Oh, that's cool. Lower is even better. Maybe change the. I think this is gonna sound. Sounds a lot better, in my opinion. A lot more unique. Get the bass line into the mixer too. Gonna, especially since it's under the kick, add some quick sound change to it. Just looks like your mirror's kickstart for now. Super easy to keep the workflow going. So we already have like the melody that's being introduced here. We'll probably add some effects later on, or like add anything we want. At least here we have like space to introduce the melody, the chords, stuff like that. And then from here on we're just gonna add stuff to it. So we already have the bass line. Probably gonna fit some shakers to it, and make sure it fits the... I don't know if this is timed correctly, but... So normally I work on 2 screens, so everything is a bit hard to find for me at the moment, but let's see. Okay, that sounds right. Put that in the mixer too, cut out the low ends, stuff like that. I'm not gonna go too deep into like mixing and stuff since I only have like an hour, but the quick stuff like this is easy to do anyway. We can add some sidechain to that as well. We're just gonna pull the mix down because it's not interfering with the kick as much because the kick doesn't really have any high. Let's make sure it doesn't... Could even put that in your filter too, so like keep it... And I do like the melody lower, like the kind of ARP thingy, this one. But I do think it's not coming out as much with the shakers and the kicks, so we're just gonna try to layer it. And let's see. Oh, these are... So I'm just gonna take this MIDI, this melody, and put in a new pattern, and just see if we can find a cool sound for it to like add to the original sample, so we can like thicken it a bit more, if that makes sense. So there's a bunch of plugs, and let's see. Here we go. Load it in. I'm just gonna try to find something from here. Right, did I load it in the right one? Yeah. These could be higher, probably. Really good way to rise the energy as well. Because like here, it's okay if it's like kind of dark and deep, but something does have to happen like in the track. So if we add that on top of that, it's probably gonna pop out a lot more. It's really loud now, but. Already has a great energy to it, I feel like. And normally I would make like all these variations here and every like end of the melody, new chords and stuff. But for now, just because it's like a 1 hour challenge, I'm mostly gonna focus on actually finishing like a small demo. And if we have time afterwards, then we'll just like try to add some effects and small changes and whatever. For now, it's just about the like the basic of the track. See if we can get like a cool clap or something. That sounds cool. It's really weird to hear the timing of the shakers, so I'm just gonna mute them for now. Put some reverb on the clap, make sure it mixes in a lot better. It's okay if there's a long decay on it. make some variation of those as well. Same mixer. There we go, it's a lot better. So one of the samples, I think it's from the Air Force, and it does have some really cool voices in it.
Ready for the big engine?
It doesn't really make sense like as a track, but like a lot of times, especially now with like the more deeper stuff, you have like these vocal samples that are like filtered in the background, and there's a lot of like background noise here. So I'm not sure if we're going to be able to use all of it, but we're just going to try and see what happens.
Ready for the big engine?
So there's a lot of like noise in the background, and like all that we could probably filter out.
Ready for the
But it already kind of sounds like kind of cool, like the fact that they're talking like over radio,
ready for the big engine?
and it's not going to make sense for the track at all. But like just to use as a vocal, I feel like it could be cool.
For the big engine? Ready for the big engine? Ready for the start.
So we're just gonna chop these up. So these parts are funny.
IBD door closed. Right.
That's another one.
Ready for your step?
Yeah, I think the last one is too much noise to filter out, but at least we have at least 3 things we could use.
Ready for the big engine? Ready for the big engine?
I don't know if it's gonna make sense, but we'll see.
Ready for the start. Ready for the big engine?
It's more like as a joke, like to just at least use everything.
For the big engine? Ready for the start.
Could just use some, put some delay on it, some effects on it, and we'll just see what happens, what it's gonna sound like. These could go like that as well.
Ready for the big engine? Ready for the start.
It's more like a tech house vocal or something, but like for now it just like works.
Ready for the big engine? Ready for the big engine? Ready for the big engine?
Adds like to the atmosphere. It doesn't make sense for the track itself, but at least there's like stuff happening. I don't even know if I want to use this one, but at least these are pretty cool. Maybe it's cool like as here, like as an introduction or whatever. And let's see, let's get some drum loops in there. I could even, just at the beginning, some hi-hats. It's not super simple, keep the rhythm going. Kind of fits well with the vocals. Get it into a mixer as well. Some reverb on it as well. Let's blend in a bit more. Make some room. And for now we can like keep on going. Like we've already used 2 of the samples now, so this is the main one, basically. pretty cool that turned out. We used the vocals. Don't know if I'm gonna use them here, but I'm definitely gonna like use them to watch the build up. Just at least like have like a, could even just use it for the track name, like an engine or like engine start, ready for whatever. Let's see. So we have that. From there we keep it going. So this is the place where like normally I would make the build up, but for now I'm just gonna focus on the drop. And just like last time, we're just gonna, it's a lot easier to, especially since we only have an hour, to have a break and a drop and then glue that quickly together instead of like making a break and a build up and then like having to figure out what the drop should be. So I'm just gonna, like, for example, get this melody that we made here, get it into like a new pattern and get some sounds for that. So let's add a filter group for the drop. And I'm just gonna quickly get a layer. Let's see. Aspire. Yeah, so let's just get one of these. Perfect. Did I get this one? Let's make sure the layer is connected. Yeah, it's just make these into chords. Let's see. Just quickly going to set these up and then we'll work on the sounds for the drop. And from there we'll try to combine everything together. Really like the rhythm of these, like these third and fourth parts. See how they were. So we'll just fully open these up. Get some, like some stabs in, and then see how far we get from here. Could be cool for a drop, like perfect. So like this is just an easy idea I came up with. It's nothing special, but at least we have like something to make a drop towards to. And it follows the same like kind of rhythm and chord progression of the bells and the plugs at the beginning. So, and this is just one sound for now. Let's layer that a bit. So this is just one basic saw layer. Just double it, give that its own channel. Get this one a bit like more detune and stuff. I think we have some here probably. This one's pretty perfect. So yeah, basically giving it the same like. So if we layer these. Pretty cool energy already. Let's maybe layer this with one more. Let's see if we can find something cool. Oh, these are all basses, so. cool sound. Let's make sure it plays. Let's see. Perfect. You can play that one octave lower, so it has more body to the chords, so it's not just high like saw synths. So let's quickly load in a kick. I'll just use this one. Alt 1. Should work for now. Oh, that's really loud. Load that in too. And so I'll kick for now. Yeah, just make sure that's on every beat. Oh. And once again, since it's a 1 hour challenge, I keep forgetting. So I keep thinking I have like hours and hours and hours to like fill in small details, but I'm gonna try to at least get everything done, like at least a setup. So we have the kick. Let's just route all the saw synths and the chords to one channel. So it's easier to like edit it and like add stuff to the mixer. So once again, the sign shaders too. Doesn't have to be that heavy. Doesn't really need any bass, so we can just cut that out. Not too much. And then we're just gonna copy the low end from it. And basically do the same, just add another layer, and we're just gonna use that for a bass sound. Just get any. This probably works. Let's see. Make sure it plays. All right, so it's getting somewhere. At least I feel like it really fits together. So we have the chords with the bass. We're gonna do some fun stuff with the bass as well. Get some like variations in, see what happens. Always just like mess around. And then make some variations. Whoop. Showing me the time. I have a lot longer than I expected, so that's good. All right, we're like half an hour in. What I normally do as well is, especially since there's only one bass sound now, it's very easy to like pitch it up, see what happens, make them slide. It's a really easy, quick way to like add a lot of energy to it. So make sure the pitch range is at 12. Okay, the music up. So for example, you could stretch this one out and doesn't sound the best right now, but like just for the sake of it, like show. So like follows into the bass and stuff. It doesn't really sound good with this sound, but like we'll just leave it there just in case we'll add some more stuff. Yeah, let's just make sure the drop sounds better. It's just saw synths and some bass right now, so let's see what we can use to fill it up. Let's see, so the Cashmere bag always has like super easy, quick sounds, like it's really good for your workflow. A lot of times I just use the Cashmere bags to like quickly make a track if there's a deadline for a remix or whatever. And I can always like go back and replace them, because like obviously everyone uses them, which is why they're good, is if everyone uses them. But like if you want workflow going, it's super easy to just use these. And if you don't want to use the samples there are in a lot of tracks, where you can just always go back and replace them. So just this clap alone adds a lot of energy to the whole job. So yeah, let's see. Maybe like a top lead on it. So this is the. Let's see. I'm just gonna. I can't help myself with putting something on the master chain. I know I shouldn't, but let's use this one. I'll turn it down. No worries. I know if it's gonna be like way louder now. So.
Ready for the big engine.
It's a funny vibe already. Like at least it sounds like a track. Let's see if you can add like some more shakers or like something more going on, because it's just like a very static hi-hat and clap right now. So I'm not sure if I want to keep those. But then again, it's a 1 hour challenge, so I don't know if I should be removing stuff. But we'll see. This sounds a lot like more live than just like the static. Let's see, it's 120. Oh. Yeah, sounds a lot better already. I don't know if I just got used to it, but I kind of want to add the vocal back to the break. At first I thought it was like, I didn't really know how to use it, but now I'm like, I feel like it's supposed to be there. Like part of the track now or something. I don't know if I just got used to it, but. And from there on we just have to see if we can get like a top lead on it, or maybe even use the same sound. So I don't know if the bass is too high. No. I feel, let's see, and I had these sounds too, I think. So this was a drill that we found, and I don't know how I'm gonna use it, if I'm gonna use it. What we could do. The last part is very straight though, so. Let's see if we can use this as a. I feel like that could be used. So maybe we could use that for the lead on the drop. I don't know if it's gonna sound good, but we'll have to see. So I kind of want to try now. So we're gonna do the same with the range. Let's see. Let's just get like a, yeah. Make sure it's in the right key. All right, perfect. Now it's the same key. It works, the drill, cool. So yeah, we have the drop here, and now we have the drill as well. I thought I was going to use it completely different, but here we are. So probably do quite a bit of editing to it. Probably a lot of noise in it, but we'll just figure it out. We'll make it work. we say a lot. I don't even care. We could just adjust it to the drill now, because I feel like the melody of the drill maybe the last part isn't, but I really like these first four, especially if you add that and layer that and like put reverb on it, and we'll later with another Spire sound in a bit. Sounds really cool. So we have that. Let's add another Spire to it to like fill it up a little bit. There we go. Perfect. Let's add a layer to it so it's a lot easier to work with. There we go. Let's make sure this is there we go. A drill is apparently a very cool lead, so good to know. And I kind of want to adjust the chords and the bass now to like the drill, since I feel like that should be the main focus of the track, instead of working the melody around chords that are basically pretty static. So from here on, if we copy these bass notes, for example, put that under the drill melody. Let's see if it's this one. So yeah, there you can see like it's all falling together now. We have a weird air horn as the intro with like some guys talking over the radio as like the whole atmosphere. There's a drill as a lead, so we're getting there. And this could be like some variations on it. And we'll do something like effects there. This might be too much. This can go too. Dun, dun, dun. So yeah, it's really falling together right now. Like at the beginning, the first half hour, I had no idea what I was doing, just trying to go with everything that was happening already. And not just a drill, basically just saved the whole idea, the whole track in my idea. Maybe the higher notes are maybe a bit weird. That's probably better. Okay, so we have the bass now, that fits a lot better, and we'll put it back to this pattern. There we go. And then all we need to figure out is the chords underneath the drop. So probably better to make that in here. So just let the bass playing, see what that does, and then like adjust the chords to that bass line. So we have these. Let me see, so let's just make it easier. I kind of forgot what the melody was, but I thought this is going to be pretty cool. So that I have a basic idea now. Obviously this is like a 1 hour challenge, so I'm just going to focus on gluing everything together. Because we have the bells now. Oh, okay, the drill is still playing. Yeah, I don't really like the hi-hats. I'll probably just it's a lot better. Try to find some cool. Put some risers, some effects, everything to like smooth it out a little bit. Doesn't have to be this extreme at all, but once again, I'm not going to be too picky now. So let's get into the mixer too. That's what the impact or like the rise is going to be. So I'm just going to take the same riser, reverse it, so it falls down instead. So because it's the same sample, it's gonna like make sense. So like it's going up now, right back down. And yeah, I think we can just basically keep the kick going probably. And so like that, I'm pretty sure the drill had a pretty cool sound at the end of it, so we might be able to do some cool stuff with that too. Yeah, so like it ends, does that make sense? So it might be cool to put those in those stops and shit. Yeah, really cool. Sounds like the lead still sounds like the drill, so you can still recognize it. So you have like the, you can barely hear it, but it's all like the cool small effects. You'd probably hear it better if I just solo the drill. Don't want to overdo it, but Yeah, so we can basically take the same claps from the drop. You know what? I'm just gonna use some basic samples. Your drum loops. Let's see. I know it's just gonna be like too intense or too epic, but just for the sake of time. Okay, 10 more minutes. I feel like it's gonna be better together pretty well. Okay, I have to just mute these. Let's see, I think I do have, yeah, I'll just leave the last sample if I only have 10 minutes. Yeah, let's just focus on the build-up. Can even introduce a drill here as well. Quickly trying to make everything as interesting as possible. Guitar rising. That. Normally this is where like you would add more details, more claps, more snares, but seeing as we only got like 10 more minutes. Might be useful. So that's at 140, stretch it. Filter. And this is where I would like introduce the leads a lot more, so maybe that's the last thing I. Probably put that in a filter as well. Let's see which. There we go. Let's see. Put the sonar sound from the Navy, put that in a different pattern, maybe like higher up, so it's more like out there. Second on top of the build-up or something. Really cool with the distortion. seeing as we don't have too long anymore, I'm just gonna like round it up, finish up some details. But as you probably understand, normally I would spend weeks and months on like small details, and I'm already getting kind of frustrated that I don't have the time for it. But that's the whole challenge, I guess. But yeah, I feel like we use all the samples as best as we can. So I don't know how many minutes I have left. Five more minutes? 4 minutes, 45 seconds. Okay, so let's do it real quick. There's some really cool real hi-hats in here somewhere, if I remember correctly. Yeah. Just adds to like a lot more life. This doesn't really work, so. See if we can do something cool here. Got like a fill for the drop as well. See if we can maybe thicken the bass a bit more. It's only one sound. So let's just clone the bass, see if we can find something cool for that too. That's pretty cool. All right, so 2.5 more minutes. Let's see. Let's see if we can quickly get some percussion. Maybe in here? No, just go through here. Black Octopus sound like my go-to sample packs always. Let's see if they have like some cool percussions I can throw in the last 2 minutes. Cool. Okay, 120. Okay, officially 2 more minutes left, so it's really gonna be like last minute. These two are pretty cool. Let's see. It's probably only going to be a minute, so okay, I have 55 seconds. Let's see what we can do. Like that. So at least the drop kicks in a little bit louder. So that's right here. All right, we have 10 more seconds, so I guess I'm just calling it quits here. Yeah, once again, like just like last time, I'm always surprised like how fast it's going, and like I said, when we hit the 30 minutes marker, I was like relieved that I had so much time left, and now it's over again. But like let's listen to the and resolve from beginning to the end.
Ready for the big engine.
Like, obviously not super satisfied, but
Ready for the big engine. Ready for the big engine.
all right, there we go. That's it. Yeah, obviously I wish I had more time to work on it. Normal tracks take like weeks and weeks, sometimes months or longer to complete. Now we only had an hour, especially it was even harder with the samples that we had to use, but it turned out okay, I think. We used all the samples. I picked 3. Let's see. So this is let's just show them one more time. So we used this one, turned into that one. Pretty cool, I think. We have
Ready for the big engine.
the Air Force stereo radio stuff. Just use it as like more like an atmosphere kind of thing. Big delay on it, reverb, like on the whole track. And yeah, the drill turned out to be a great lead apparently. So that turned into, let's see, this one. All right, that's it. Huge thank you to Slam and Ministry of Defense for having me do this challenge again. If you want to know more about the story behind the samples that we've used and that the Ministry of Defense gave me, follow the link in the description. And don't forget to subscribe, and hope to see you guys next time. Thank you.
Feeling inspired? Challenge yourself and join us.